ECMC Takeover, Big Dirty here. Thank you very much for listening. Kick Cancer for Kids right around the corner. Talking about day 2 happening Saturday, June 17th, Richmond, Virginia at the Lakeside Tavern. And I am on the phone with Eddie from Emperial March. Eddie, what's going on, man?
Hey, brother. How you doing today, man?
Doing good, doing good. Thank you for taking the time to do this. Definitely appreciate the hell out of it.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome. So I know you guys have got some good experience with Lakeside Tavern. I know you guys have played some shows. I've done some flyers for you guys with Spiral Fracture, with Brian and all of them. What's the experience like there at Lakeside Tavern?
It's really a cool atmosphere, man. There's a lot of cool people that come up there. It's it's not a troublesome atmosphere. Let's put it that way. So you can come up there and have a good time, get your drink on. A lot of good people. There's good food there as well. And you know, people who come out for Metal Night, they definitely have a great time, man. Awesome.
I've never actually got to experience it there yet. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you guys for the first time. Speaking of you guys, Emperial March. You guys have been around for a little bit now, haven't you?
Yeah, just a little bit, man. We've been around for going on about 3 years.
Right on.
Emperial March.
Right on. How did it all begin? How did it all get started? The story of Emperial March, so to speak.
Well, okay, the story of Emperial March. Brian, who's my bass player, him and I was in another band together. And that band just, they were doing different music. It was not what we particularly wanted to do. So we decided to get a side project going, him and I kind of built a studio at my house for that. And, you know, we started recording stuff. We started recording songs. You know, one of the first songs that we come up with was the song Fight, which you can find all this stuff on iTunes and Google Play and Amazon, all those different genres where you can download the music.
Right on.
So the first song we did was Fight, and then, you know, of course, we have some other ones that's in play, too. And so we started doing that, and then we were looking around for a drummer. And we come across this guy named Roy Heartless, who's our drummer. He fit the bill very well. Heartless?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, you know, we're all older. You know, we're not in our 20s or 30s. We're at our later 40s, and some of us are in our 50s. But we love music, man. Music is the key to life. And so we just started creating. We got a hold of Roy, and we started creating. And at that time, you know, we were still a 3-piece, and I got a hold of another guitarist who came into the fold. It didn't quite work out all the way, so we still remained a 3-piece for a long while. And coming up, when you guys see us play on the 17th, we've got another guitarist that's came into the family and sits very well with us. The guy is a phenomenal player, great attitude, and loves metal. So, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better than that.
Very cool.
But that's how we kind of got into being Emperial March from back then. It just started with Brian and I. Right,
and just kind of evolved on its way, so to speak. Talking about the overall sound, I've taken the time. I've listened to the track that I've got that I'm going to share with these guys later on, which is called "Lost Your Way." At first on the listen, like initially, I'm like, okay, I'm hearing some punk. I'm hearing some punk, a little bit of hardcore. And then the further I get into it, I hear storytelling and things like that. I'm like, okay, these guys are possibly into like some power metal too, perhaps. What would you say are the influences of the band?
Well, definitely influences for us is Megadeth, Iron Maiden, some neoclassical people like Tony McAlpine.
Right on.
You know, just good, solid influences. You know, Metallica, the early Metallica.
Right. Yeah, you can definitely hear that.
Yeah, definitely big influence for me as a guitarist is Megadeth.
Right on.
They're my top up there.
Definitely nothing wrong with a little bit of Dave.
Nope, not at all.
Right on. Like I say, the more I listened to it, I was like, okay, I can definitely hear what was going on. I don't know if it was like that initial riff in the beginning or something like that. I'm like, okay, I'm hearing some early punk, you know. But yeah, I can definitely hear the thrash. I can definitely hear, like I say, the storytelling almost seems a little bit powerful with the lyrics as well. But yeah, very good.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, very good stuff. Very, very looking forward to seeing you guys play for the first time coming up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll tell you another little story about that song as well. So we had the riff. We had the riff going on with it, and my drummer Roy coming in one day, he was like, "Hey man, I got some lyrics." I was like, "Okay, cool. What is it?" So he starts spitting out a couple little lyrics. It was a little different than what I crafted and brought up to be Lost Your Way. So he was influential in starting the creative writing side of the lyrics for that song to be what it is today.
Oh, very cool. So as far as songwriting goes, it's definitely a group effort then?
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely play off of each other when it comes to certain things. I'll get a lot of ideas out, through working things out. I'll bring them to the guys, and then we'll just kind of rough things over until they're an Emperial March song.
Right on. Like I say, it's definitely exciting to hear. I'm going to tease it a little more. Let them know that there's music coming at the end of this. Stay tuned for that. So you guys are part of Kick Cancer for Kids. This is the first time that you've been part of it, and I know just from making flyers that you guys are out playing out a bunch. Beyond that, what all do you have going on beyond that? Like as far as upcoming shows, plans to record, anything else?
Well, I tell you what we've been doing. We've been doing a lot of recording, and some of the gigs that we would normally be booking, we've kind of put them off in the background. But the things that Spinal Fracture, they asked us to be a part of this, and we couldn't not be a part of this.
Right.
I mean, it's a great cause. Brian and the fellas in their band, man, they're awesome. We look forward to playing with these other artists as well. Never had a chance or opportunity to play with them, so this is going to be a really good, fun time for everybody to come out and for a great cause.
You're talking about recording. Is there plans on a full EP coming out soon?
Oh yeah. We've definitely got enough material for a whole album. When we get things finished and things are mastered, we're going to be sticking them out there, for the public to listen to and get a hold of. There's actually a video that goes along with Lost Your Way that we did.
Okay.
You can find it on our YouTube channel.
Very cool.
And it kind of plays into it. It'll give some people a little different understanding of the concept of what the lyrics are. I'll give you guys a hint. The whole structure of the song is a struggle between good and evil.
There you go. So definitely, listeners, once you get done listening to this, go check it out. YouTube/Emperial March, I'm assuming?
That's correct, yes.
Yep. Plain and simple. Where else on social media can we find you guys?
Well, you guys can find us at a lot of different areas. We've got our own website. It's imperialmarch.com. You can go there. We've got merchandise. You can keep up with us. You can track us. Facebook, obviously. Of course, iTunes. I think I spoke of all that. Apple and Google Play. Those different places. I mean, it's the different places out there that you can find us.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere you can go, you can find Emperial March. So there you go.
That's right.
So I do want to ask one more question. Kind of going to play on the fact that you guys are a little bit older, a little more experienced. What kind of advice might you have for somebody for a group that's like day one in the garage or the basement right now, just getting the feel of each other? What kind of advice might you have for someone like that?
Have respect for your other people that bring ideas to the band. Don't dismiss them. Listen to people's thoughts, man, because you could never know, it might be the next hit single. If you're so pigeonholed and you're looking in one direction, you can't see other things coming at you. It could be great. It could be your stairway to heaven, let's say, that lasts forever, or you're Seek and Destroy, or your peace sells, but who's buying?
Right.
That's the greatest advice that I can give, man. Listen to your other members in the band now, and also have a good understanding. Agree. If something sucks, it sucks. If it's good, good.
Don't let that head swell, basically.
Exactly right.
Right on. Well, hey, man, I definitely appreciate you taking the time to do this. Talking with Eddie from the band Emperial March, who is part of Kick Cancer for Kids Day 2, Saturday, June 17th, Lakeside Tavern, Richmond, Virginia. I'm going to let you guys have a taste of the music right now. The song's called Lost Your Way, Emperial March. Eddie, thank you very much once again for doing this.
You're welcome, man. Metal to the end, brothers.
That's right. Here you go. ECMC Takeover. Here's Emperial March. ECMC Takeover, Big Dirty here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, get your fix on rockaddictradio.com.